Hello, Lee here. I have a little more pastrami. This one was from Boar's Head. It was $17.99 a pound. So a half pound was about, it was close to $10. And of the two that I had gotten, the Best's Classic and the Boar's Head Round, the classic, the Best Classic was very good for only $10.99 a pound, which was about $5 for the half pound that I bought. This bread that I'm opening now is the bread that I'm trying to open. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's working. It's Pepperidge Farm Jewish rye. This time I got the seedless. Last time I got the soft. And the difference is not much difference. You know, I guess that they want to give people the option of whether or not they want to call their bread seedless or soft, because either way they're similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some of the Dijon mustard, because I found that the spicy brown kind of was a good mustard, but it overtook the flavor of the sandwich a little too much. And I want to see if the Dijon mustard will work better. And I'm going to do two different things. First, I'm just going to put on some of the mustard like that. And just put in some of the pastrami. Yeah, like that. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, let's put it on like that. And now I'm going to see how does that taste. Yeah, the Dijon mustard works rather well with the sandwich. I would say Dijon might be a better mustard for a pastrami sandwich than spicy brown. At least this brand, Urban Meadow. But good. Now, I'm going to try some a little bit different. I don't know if this would work or not. It's a French onion dip from Wise. And I don't know if I'll like it or not. But I figure might be worth trying. And since there's enough on this cap, I'll just spread it on like that. That'll work. That's a good way of doing it. Now, let's see how this tastes. Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't not work. Um. Hmm. Um. It's more of an acquired taste. I would say it would be for some people. If I was in a party and they had pastrami sandwiches and all of them had the French onion dip, I would take it. But if they asked, do you want French onion dip or not? I would pick not. Because it's kind of like it has in the same way that some turkey stuffing with too much caraway seed can make the stuffing not as pleasant. This sort of makes the sandwich seem like it was made for people in a strict sort of home for elderly people who want to listen to Lawrence Welk and eat pastrami sandwiches with French onion dip. Kind of like that. It has that kind of weird 1970s. We never liked this fruit jello mold that Aunt Gladys made us, but we always had to eat it when we went to her house for Thanksgiving. Kind of like that, but only a little bit. It's mostly a flavor that you can kind of ignore if you have to, but if you put on too much of it, then it would make the whole sandwich just taste like French onion dip. And it wouldn't matter whether or not you had pastrami. Should I try something else? Let's see. I've got some salad dressings. Let's see. What do I have here? What do I want to try? I've got here some Caesar salad dressing. Why not try that with my last sandwich? Let's see how that works. We first put on the pastrami. We put on the Dijon mustard. And then we put on a little bit of the dressing, just a little bit, like that. That works. All right. Let's see how this tastes. Wait. Because I'm not tasting either the mustard or the dressing. Wait. It seemed to penetrate more on the other side, but I'll be getting there. A little water. I need to put on a little more because it's sort of not, it wasn't on enough. Okay. Now, that I'm not going to say I dislike it, because I really like the flavor of that type of dressing on a sandwich. But I would suggest it more for a salami sandwich or something really like Italian, like salami. or maybe the maybe corned beef, but for pastrami, it it's good, but it sort of masks the pastrami flavor a little bit. I wouldn't not eat it. And if I had to pick having this topped a pastrami sandwich as opposed to having nothing, I would pick it because the flavor is good. Quite good. But it's pretty much the only thing I can taste. So even though it works, you might as well have a cheaper meat, like maybe ham. Possibly roast beef. But yeah. I don't regret trying it. It makes the sandwich taste good, but it also makes the sandwich seem as if the afterthought is the pastrami and not the dressing, which is the opposite of what I want. So even though it's good, it's kind of like watching a band and they have a really great bass player, but the bass player is so loud that he makes the other members not as loud when you're in concert, so that all you can hear is the bass, even though he works with the band and his sound is good, but he's just a little too loud, kind of like that. But anyway, that's been my do-it-yourself pastrami sandwich experiment. Okay, take care.